Hey everyone, this is Sean Powell. I am thoroughly enjoying Exodus, and I'm going to start putting out a lot more videos. I've got a lot of people that are trying to come in before that $300 price increase goes up. When they put the new servers up, it's going to be too late right then. So I've been really busy, and what I'm making this video for is because not only if you've never seen the business that I'll be able to inform you everything. I'm literally going to break it down, everything from point A to point B, everything in between it right now in this video, and it's going to help cover all the questions that a lot of y'all are having, because I'm going from message to message to message, and I talk for a minute and the next thing I know, bam, same question. And that's when I let it lets me know you're not in the inside, you don't really understand. And I understood that. It took me a week doing research on it for me to really feel good about it. And I can tell y'all, man, I'm the type, I love a business. I don't do a business if I don't love a business. And and a lot of y'all, let me tell you where most of y'all are coming from, or a bunch of y'all are coming from, right? You're coming from another source or business or something like that that hasn't done as well as you probably thought it would, or it's having problems with pay sources, or it's or something like. And Traffic Monsoon, y'all, this is a traffic. I've gotten over 100 Traffic Monsoon videos. I don't even know how many I got, but I got a lot of subscribers came in here. I know a lot of y'all are watching this, okay? And I know this is not what you're used to. You're used to a rev share. A lot of y'all are new. You didn't know how to get traffic, so you connected to something, and that was a win for you because of the fact that even if you didn't sponsor, you were still getting paid, okay? I know that's going to hit home for a lot of the people listening right now, all right? But let me tell you, this is me, just in case you've never seen me before. This is me. I'm 43 years old. Sean Powell, this is my little boy Adam. This was actually about 1.5 years ago. It was a YouTube video we were doing, and he wanted to be in it. It was really sweet. And being I'm dad, I'm always behind the camera. I wanted to have something together, so I took some still shots of it, and that was just a really sweet one. They call Adam being really sweet at the end. Well, he's always sweet, but you know what I mean. All right, with that out the way, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I take a 4-hour nap. I've been in, today is working on my 4th day right now. But I went to bed for 4 hours, got a 4-hour nap. I made $2,000 in the time that I wake up. I should make a commercial with me showing somebody sleeping. It's like, try our new $2,000 sleep plan or something like that, but it is the truth. The business is rolling in, and y'all, I know right now that this is my list. I understand that. This is what I'm telling you. Don't be impressed by a list, okay? When a guru comes in, or anybody who's been marketing for a couple of years, and if they've been effective, and they're especially on Facebook and connecting with people, you're going to have followers jumping in, and you're going to have a lot of people trying to get their ducks in a row real quick to get in here, okay? Now, is there anything to learn from that? Yes. Learn to connect with your people, because when you do bring an offer, they're going to listen. Does it teach you what the product does? No, it doesn't. Okay, there's two different things. You can have a guru who's got a big following. He does really good on email marketing. He's got, he's a guru, and the next thing you know, he's jumping from business to business to business, and these followers are jumping with him, and he's still collecting some, but he's losing some. He's milking a cow and killing it. That's what I like to call it. Okay, that is not telling you anything about the business. That business may never have been the one that you should have been in the first place. All it's showing is, hey, look, I've got something new. Come look at this. And then the following, all the sheep come into it, and some drop off because they're tired of it. I have no respect, period, for people who do that. I really do not. Okay? It's feeding off the people. It's basically what it amounts to. With that being said, y'all, take this business, look at it for what it is. What I look at when I look for a brand new business, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, is the normal marketer. The normal person who's applying action, not just sitting there. This ain't going to work sitting there. You have the best pages in the world, best landing sales page. This thing could shoot out gold when you hit the page. If you're not getting out to the people, it's not going to do you any good. You got to get seen. Okay? Now here's another remark that I need to tell y'all about. The price on this, right? It is $299. Come in, that's what you pay down first. $1,000 for right now until it changes. And listen, y'all, the $1,000 when you come in, it comes in immediately. And when it comes in, it goes in your pocket, and then you okay it, and they come in. They do not come in until you pay. See what I'm saying? And then when you get paid and you mash the button and let them in, then they can start selling. Okay? Now notice this. I'm going to explain a little bit. This says $11,000. I have pocketed $11,000, but $12,000 has come through my business. The very first person pockets the $1,000, the very first person, and that's all that you give to him. You give them your $1,000 for coming in. They pocket the first $1,000 from you. Everything else is after that, y'all. Now I'm gonna tell you, if you were hung up on $1,000, if you hung up on the $1,300 part, you're thinking small. Okay? And let me tell you why also. I told you, I'm gonna tell you everything. I'm covering all the grounds on this one. I'm gonna cover everything. So you just need to listen and watch what I'm gonna show you in just a little bit too. Okay. Now let's say that you have got a product you're selling for $20, right? People coming in, leads left and right, right? And it's $20 a month. Let's say it's a monthly fee. Okay, they're coming in left and right. What's going to happen after a couple of months? A good deal of them are going to start dropping off, right? The list that you have, y'all, and the members you have. Now, I'm not saying they're bad people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking quality-wise. If you've been doing that business for 3 years, okay? Now think about it. That business for 3 years. And then you have this business here that literally people come here, pay $2.99 once, so once a year fee. I don't want to confuse you. $2.99, no monthly fees at all. You give out the first commission, and everything else is 100% commissions. 100% commissions. You're talking in the next day or two. Oh, it could be today. I don't know. Whenever they get the server ready, so they can flip the switch, and it's going to be the $1,300 every time for people to come in. And I'll tell you why in just a little bit also. But when they come in, you're talking immediate income right then. That's not going to stop. Now, looking at the default pages, y'all, and I'm going to show you this if you hadn't already seen it before, because I think it's very important that you understand that this system is simple. But what Paul's doing in this one, the owner, I'm impressed. I am very impressed, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I'm very, very impressed. I want you to look at this. It's modern. It's clean. It's got a nice feel to it. Now, I want you to listen. If you are a person right now, just like me, come in here. You click this, obviously. You put your name in. You put your best email. And then and believe me, it says best email. And it says telephone. You put your phone there, and people can contact you. You can contact them using text messages. You know what I'm saying? Or to be honest, you might be able, to call them directly if you like. Whatever you want to do, it's impressive. Now, what's this going to also do, y'all? Is let's say if I do this at hotmail.com, and to be honest, usually I got people cussing, blah blah blah, more than that. Now, this is a fake email. Obviously, I didn't put it in the right place either, but you get the point. Okay, this is a fake email. If I try to put that in there, you know what's going to happen? Nothing. Nothing's going to happen. I can't move forward. So your list here in default form is 100% real people. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and tell you, that alone is going to weed out some people. It's going to weed out the people, and it's going to make you more quality leads, because every lead is real. I'm telling you, that's the answer. It's awesome. Little things like this is what makes the difference. Okay? Now I want you to listen to this. If you're going to have a sales page, landing page, this is what you want. When you click that, y'all, and you put in your real email, and you say, watch now, you get an email verification. You don't just go to the next page and say, oh, okay, here you go. No. You get email verification to make sure that this person is active to this email. When they click that email, it's going to be a good email. They click that, then they can watch the presentation. They cannot watch it before. Okay? And to me, if you're going to have a mid-range priced item like this, y'all, a product, that's what you want. There is no better landing page than having real emails, and then it's going to weed them out, and they've got to go through it to get there, because you know they're going to be getting the emails. It's smart. It's what you want as an actual landing page. Okay. Now let me go to. I'll show you the other page while we're going through it. This will be the next step. This is the presentation itself. Okay, now to let you know, y'all, all this right here, you could click right here, copy, give it out to anybody one way, form, or fashion. As soon as you come in here, you connect your pay source, connect how they're going to get paid, and I'll show you that also in just a minute. And then literally you can give it out right then, y'all. You can start giving it out left and right. You're going to start hitting it. Okay, I want you to watch this. I'm not going to let you watch the whole video. It's a 3-minute video, and he's telling you about it. And make his face pop up, and I'll pause it. All right.
Hi, my name is Paul Stevenson. I'm the owner of the business you're about to take a quick look at.
Okay, well, it looks like Garfield. Let me
In a
fix that.
second.
Okay, he looks more alive now. Okay, now when you watch this, he's just going to tell you, 3 minutes. It's just like any landing page. I think video with a person is always the way to go. Okay, y'all, I've been doing that for a long time. Why? Because people are going to connect with you. Like right now, if I was making this as the sales page and I'm talking to you like this, if I did the presentation with me personally introducing this, look at this as being your house, coming into your house. I'm going to dress sharp. I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to be represented. I'm going to have my hand stuck out. I'm going to shake your hand, and I'm going to smile and introduce you to my house. That is what a video with you in it at the beginning does. People connect with you. Okay, that's exactly what you want. Now, as far as that goes, a lot of people, I didn't have emails that were 100, like I was talking about earlier, necessarily like that. I think it'd be great. I would love to have that. If they had to go through an email, I would do it. If it stopped somebody, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather weed them out then than to have them on a list like that, to be honest. That's my own personal opinion. But what I want to do is I'd have myself up here so I can talk, so people can reach out to me, because they give real emails when they connect with you. I'm learning. I'm telling you that right now. I've learned that. That's why, if you've ever seen any of my previous ones, yeah, I've got beautiful pages, but y'all, I can already tell you the default with me doing just a video and put down here, click the link down here, and tell it, what I think in front of them makes a difference. You want this. This is what you want. Okay, so let's go to the presentation. Talk about this for just a minute. We'll pause it right after it shows. Okay, it might be loud in there. I don't want to be too loud for you. Sorry about it. I was trying to make it quiet. Okay, this is what you need to know, y'all. It's a good presentation. It's 10 minutes long. The guy's got a deep voice. He talks like this the whole time. I was like, kind of surprised at the beginning. This is already hard-coded to your page, obviously, right? Now, let's say after this is done, and they're telling you literally in this, if you like to call this number right here and talk to somebody, you can talk directly to someone. When you call up there, the very first thing that they're going to ask for is going to be, hey, how you doing? Who sent you? What page did you come from? And you got Sean 28341 up here, right? That is going to be the information they're looking for. It's going to say Sean Powell. All right, let me stop this if I can. Okay, so that's going to be the whole deal with that. They can answer questions for you, and then even put them in there. Now, I wouldn't say it's going to close the sale for you, but they can make it to the point where the money's been sent, and you're waiting to make sure that you got paid, and then all you got to do is click it. I talked to somebody, again, I did research with what I felt like were good, normal marketers, in the sense that they took action. They were not huge gurus. They just took action, did a good job at that, and stayed focused at just one way, and that was paid advertising, y'all. And he told me personally that 3 of the last sales he had, 2 of them came from the phone number. Okay, that's pretty impressive right there. That has a lot to do with the changes that's about to take place too, y'all. Okay, why it's going to go back up in price, or not back up, but up $300 more. That's why it's important that you get in now at $1,000 as opposed to $1,300, because then you'll be set up for it. Okay, now when you come through here, y'all, let's say that you've already signed up. Everything's good to go. This works really well. The notifications, y'all, I'm going to show you this. I've already checked some of these notifications right here. This is the 4th, the 3rd, the 2nd, the 1st, the 1st, the 1st, the 30th, the 29th, and it just keeps on going. Y'all, tell me, does it look like the owner is connected? Does it look like he's up there, he's connected to it? That's what you want. Now watch this. You got support down here. Okay, when you go to support, you actually sign up for support and you get to track your support questions. That's impressive. It's impressive. This thing is simple, but I can tell you what Paul's thinking. Okay, y'all, we're going to make it simple, but every part of this is going to be to the best I can do. It's going to be the best we can put together. What can we put together? And this is what this is. That's why it's functioning. That's why I'm impressed. That's why anybody buys into it will be impressed. And on top of that, they're going to be adding to it. You know, if you ask Paul, I've watched several webinars while I was doing my research on this. Paul's, one of his very first comments is going to be, this is his worst the business will look. This is as bad as it's going to get right here. There's no way you cannot be impressed. I'll tell you this real quick while I'm telling you everything. When you first come in, you buy the $1,000 if you beat that timer right now. If you don't, don't think anything bad. Just do it either way. Believe me, do not think small. This is 100% commissions. You're shooting yourself in the foot if you don't. Okay, point blank, period. I'm going to tell you. Qualified. This is going to say not qualified. It's going to be a red button. The reason why I look at this as saying qualified for selling. Okay, you're qualified for getting paid is what I'm trying to say. So even though you paid that $1,000, you haven't got that first one to go up. You know what I'm saying? So until that first one goes up, this is going to say not qualified. It's not that you didn't pay, because you did pay. What you didn't have is this, first sign up going to your sponsor, to the sponsor. That's why there's 12 here and 11 here. As soon as that one goes to 1, as soon as it's just 1 right here, that light turns green at the exact same time, and you're good to go. Okay? Then everything else, y'all, everything else is yours that's in this red box. Now understand, y'all, it's very, 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 very important that you do not discount this. Okay? Because I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Paul is going to find you, and the very first thing he's going to do is he's going to ask, okay, show me how you got paid from this transaction. And if it's $500, if it's $700, if it's not what it's supposed to be from this person, then they're going to cancel. You're going to terminate your account. It's not going to be there no more. You're going to lose it. Okay? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Do not lose the integrity of the product because you're trying to make a sale. Okay? I'm totally agree with that. I'm 100% behind on that. And again, I've never talked to Paul, but man, I can tell you, the guy is on the right page. I know he is. I looking at what he's doing. It's right. Everything's right. The training's right. Everything's right. He hits everything where it's supposed to, and he stands behind it when he does his videos. I can tell it. I'm proud of him. I really am. I'm proud of the man for putting something together as clean as this, as simple as it is. Okay. Now, I want to show you something. Let's go to let's see, product payment. Payment sent. Payment received. Okay, I'm going to go to payment sent. Frank, I'm going to use you, buddy. I know you won't mind. Okay. These are the ways you've got to get paid. You got bank, you got PayPal, you got Bitcoin, and you have other. Okay? Now, let me show you PayPal. The reason that bank's not put in, and y'all, this is entirely up to you. There's nothing wrong with this. I would respect somebody for having it not available or for doing it. It's up to you either way. But what these codes are, okay, a sort code is, let's say if you're in London or some other part of the world, wherever you're located, you may have a sort code for your bank. And here in the United States, we have a SWIFT code. Okay, so whatever you got, you need to put in. You're not going to have necessarily, if you're from the United States, you're not going to be able to fill all these stuff in. That's not everything that you need to do. So if you want to put your information in there, that's great. It's just like sending a money order. I'm sorry, not a money order, but a bank wire. And that's exactly what this is. Now, all of my transactions, I did one. But if you go look, all mine's not available. If that is the way that you have to do it, he was having problems with PayPal at the moment, and that's fine. I don't mind, working out. And to be honest, y'all, I want to do it because then I know how to do it. He's out of the country. What do we got to do? I know what to do now, and I learned from it. So it's worth the experience right by itself. Okay? Now, if you don't want to put that there and just keep it here, if that person contacts you saying, hey, look, I'd like to go through, a bank wire, then you can do just that one person if you like. You can say yes or no. It is entirely up to you. It's your choice. So y'all, I would suggest if you want to keep it like this and then that's fine. That's entirely up to you. Nobody's going to knock you for not having it. They understand that as well. Okay, PayPal, y'all. I'm going to tell you two things here. Okay, send payment to paypal.me, Frankie Calabro Jr. Business name is, and it says check paying for goods and services. Okay, I'm going to talk about several things here. When you go to PayPal, I will go to PayPal. It'll be all right. Go to paypal.com, you log in. Okay, when you go up to the top, go to where it says send and receive. Okay, if you look to the far right, at least right now that's what it's going to say. It's going to say like paypal.me. Might be my PayPal or whatever it is. I can't remember what it is. But it's right here. If you click that, y'all, set it up. And what you're going to look at is, I will do this. I want you to see what mine looks like. I go PayPal. Yeah. .me. Okay. And this is what the page is going to look like. And y'all, I think Frank already knew about it, but I told him, I said, that's what I was going to do. I know that's what he did. It's a nice, clean way, you know, it goes directly to you. And y'all, it is as simple as it looks. You type in the numbers, you go to next. It's very, very simple. And you can give this out, not necessarily just here. You know what I'm saying? You can take this, that link, the link right here, my paypal.me / and it's going to be the name that you make. And that's what's going to happen when you go up here to the right. Take that link, copy it, just like this, and then go give it out. I've been giving it to people on Facebook, you know, if they want to come in right there and it's like, hey, I just need to make a payment, you know, or something like that. I said, well, here it is. And I just hand it out to them, just that quick. It's a nice, polished, easy way to get it. Now, talk about friends and family. I did some research on this because nobody really covers this. Friends and family will let you get transactions coming and going for free, entirely free. But if you're doing it every day for thousands and thousands of dollars, I don't think PayPal is going to be stupid about it. I think they're going to say, you know what, something's up with this guy. I don't think it's worth losing your PayPal account, to be honest, because what you're looking at are $1,000 and $1,300 transactions. You got to think a little bigger than that, okay? My transactions have been about, $30. I had one that was $40. I don't know where it came from. But it could have been because of the fact that he was international, maybe, and that's why I charged more. I don't know. I don't know why one of my my fees for the $1,000 was $40 and the others were $30. Now I did do a couple of friends and family. I've never done it. I wanted to see what would happen, so I did that. And then, but because of the fact that I was scared it could help hurt my PayPal account, I started doing research on it. And I found some, about the most information I found was from 2012, where there was a forum and people were constantly asking that question. And at that time it was called a gift. So I think this has been totally restructured in the last 4 years, more than likely, as PayPal, to do something a little bit different. But people were not getting in trouble, but PayPal would contact them, asking them questions about it. You got to realize, if you're making $10,000 or $1,000 or even $500 every day, PayPal, they deserve to do this, man. There's people there. Let these people get paid also. I don't think it's worth jeopardizing your account. So I'm just going to end at that. I don't mean to overtalk that, but that's just the facts. Okay. Let's see. Beautiful page. Go to here. Now, Bitcoin, y'all, you're going to know more than I do. I think Frank's the same way. I just don't know anything about it. I get paid. If that's what you like, if that's your thing, do it, enjoy it. It's up to you. Others, okay, I want you to listen to this. Others is going to be your potential to put something else. In our case, Payza would be a great one. If somebody wanted to do a cashier's check or money order, then you would do a cashier's check or money order, and you would send it to that person. Obviously, this is not me. Do not take this information and come up underneath because it's going to be going to him. Okay, and that's what you want to do. You want to set up everything to give people options. Now, let's walk through everything as if you have just come through. So this is the whole stage. I went and bought traffic, or that's what a lot of y'all are going to be doing, and you come through here. I'm smiling from ear to ear. You put in your information. I've got a quality lead. I've got a quality email. They come through here. If they sign up, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, the quality person you have is awesome compared to what you're used to with the $20, $30 orders, or products. So you are on track for a whole different mindset to what you used to have. Go ahead and understand that. Okay. Secondly, they're gonna go watch the presentation. Good presentation, 10 minutes long. They could call the number if they like. It may be some changes coming real soon, just to let you know. It may not look like this, but give you an idea. Third is when they're ready, they go ahead and start. They come inside here. They go to this where it says pay source. That's what it's going to look like. They're going to click what they want to do and then go from there. Now, with that said, I'm going to go to a different diagram. I created this one myself because I really thought it would be the best way. When you start doing circles and lines and stuff, it gets a little confusing. You know what I'm saying? So I really wanted to show it, so I broke it down to just one leg, and this is what this is for just one leg only. Okay, here I am. I'm the sponsor. You're the one that came through. He's like, here I am. I'm ready to buy. I want you to watch this. Okay, you have not contacted me or anything. You're just doing what the system's telling you to do. You decide that you're going to buy. You pick PayPal. You go inside the PayPal. You send it. As soon as you send it, you mash the button. Okay, there's a button down there. It's be very obvious. When that button is mashed, I get an email. And this email right here, y'all, lets me know that you may have money on the way, or you should have money on the way. It tells me who the person is and how they're paying. You should log in and check now. You should be expecting it to be coming in. So that's what you do. So I go, let's say if it's supposed to be PayPal, I'll go to PayPal and I will check to make sure it's there. Now understand, y'all, don't give people the green light when they are not paid you, when they have not paid you. You're going to get messed over. It's going to happen. And what's worse than that, y'all, is the fact that when you click that button, more than likely, it's where it's going to be claimed in your taxes. That's what you've made. If you don't have it there, if they don't go through, if you are going to be stuck paying $1,000 or $1,300, whatever it's going to be, because of the simple fact that you mashed the button too soon. Don't get the green light. It's too important. Make sure you legitimately get paid, and that's what's going to happen. As soon as you have that money sitting in your hand, y'all, it come in, it's there instantaneously. You got PayPal, you got the email, ding, you go look at, it's there. Then what you want to do is mash that button. You're going to go over here and log in and mash that button. Now this is what that's going to look like. All right, you can come up here. And I'm being very thorough. I hope y'all enjoy this. Some of y'all ain't, but did I just get, no, okay. Now, payment confirmation. It's going to pop up here. There's going to be a line right here, y'all, and it's going to have a little clickable thing. And you click that when you know that you got paid by that person. Now make sure it's them. I'll get a bunch at the same time, and I'm really starting to get confused on who was coming in at what. Make sure you got paid by that person. You click that and you say, yes, I did. And it's going to be a little thing that says yes or no. You say, yes, you get paid. And then it's going to pop up and it's going to change your numbers. This is going to have the total number. This is going to be the number that you've pocketed. Okay? Now, the AR right now, y'all, this will be fixed. It's one of the notifications, matter of fact, saying that the automated autoresponder emails delivered was not showing. Correct. Just to let you know. So, don't to email them or anything like that. So that's one of the notifications he just recently put up here. So, yes, it will go up. Usually it beats 5,000, 7,000 or whatever. And from what I understand, it goes for 2 months. So that's very impressive. And they are good emails, y'all. Everywhere I looked at this, I was like, wow, I was impressed with this. I opted in my own self just so I could watch the emails and stuff because I want to learn everything that's happening. So that's what I did. Okay, let's back to this. I'm going to finish this up in just a minute, y'all. Okay. So, I sponsored you, you're in, okay? Now, this is all going to be your pay right here. This is the only way you're going to get paid off of one leg, okay? The very first person you sponsor, y'all, does not go to you. It's the only pass up you're going to have. The only one pass up you have to give up. It's going to be this leg right here, right? This leg here goes to me. Now, understand, it's not just the $1,000. Okay, because it's going to confuse you if you don't understand the clarity of that. It's not, okay, I got $1,000. Well, I don't ever get to see them or know who they are. No, this line right here is going to be, it's the line that's going to go to. In other words, if I was drawing this out, it would come up here and be sitting beside me. It's just going to keep going. Now, so that goes to me. The second person that you sponsor, y'all, listen real good, is going to go to you. That's your first $1,300 or $1,000 at the very moment. Okay. So that's your money. Now, the very first person they sponsor is going to be this person here. This person, when they get in and pay, is going to you. See what I'm saying? It's going to go to you. Now, when this person puts the second person in, it goes down here. And then that's what you're duplicating what I'm doing. See what I'm saying? So that's going to go. Now, when this person comes in, the very first person they get goes here, going to go to you. The next person this person gets in goes to you. There is non-stop. There is no end at sight. The only thing that you lost was one sale right here. You making 100% commissions. This is only one leg, y'all. Okay. Let's say if you're hammering this thing with traffic. I'm talking hammering it, right? Now, understand, this is what a leg means. I want you to understand what a leg's actually going to mean. A leg means I have got 11 people. I've got 11 legs right now. That's exactly, no, not necessarily. No, yeah, I do. I got 11 legs right now. So it's going to be feeding off of that, as opposed to just this one right here. Okay? Now, if you start hammering traffic and you've got like 10, 11 legs, y'all, and you're getting money directly from your own effort specifically, right? You know that you're doing. Well, this person here is going to be doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They're doing it for their own business. This person here is going to pop in. After about 4 months, you ain't done anything. And yet you're still waking up to, like I did. I had 2 sales in a 4-hour nap I had earlier. That's $2,000 for sleeping. You're going to start seeing this, and that's when the magic's going to start kicking in, y'all. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. You do not want to rely on just one leg, okay? Do not just sit here and camp on this one leg. You need to be out there doing your own thing, because when you do, you get more legs over here. You're going to get 2 sales. You're going to get that first sale plus that pass up, as opposed to, just this one. So stay focused, building your business, help your people. And y'all, if you know how to do it, the worst, if you've got a way that is killing, you're making $20,000 a month plus, and that can happen very easily. Very easy here. I see it. That's why I was doing research, remember? And you are not telling your downline how to do it. You are killing yourself. You're shooting yourself in the foot. There's no sense in you holding out, not helping them. There is no reason for you to do that. So it's very important. You only give up 1 sale ever. Everything else goes to you. 1,300 times 6, y'all. Okay, let's talk about this. That's $7,800 a month. That is right at 100. It's over $90,000 a year. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, when this thing starts rolling, if you stay focused in this, if you're doing paid advertising, getting out to the people, hitting your list, whatever you're gonna do, it doesn't matter. But whatever you do to get your people in here, after about 4 months or so, this thing's gonna go on autopilot right by itself. You know what I'm saying? And this one is really gonna start rolling in. That is anyone in your business doing anything to make you money once every 5 days. Okay, so understand that once every 5 days you get a sale. After about 4 months, y'all, and if you put the head down and just knock this thing out, there is no way that you won't not have a job or double your income or anything like that. Whatever you're looking for, this is going to be it. That's why I was excited. The pages are too good. He's done everything too good. Paul is connected to this. They've got webinars several times a week. Several times a week. There's no reason that you cannot connect to your people. Get these people connected in this. Now, I'm saying the default stuff. I'm not even talking about the followings we got for Power Lead Systems. Me and Frank collaborate, what our groups have got, and that gives you a chance to brand yourself even more. You don't necessarily have to use the default pages. And on top of that, we got beautiful pages, man. Absolutely beautiful pages. And we'll be getting it better and better and better throughout the time. And the people are going to be in the Facebook groups. Why are you in the Facebook group? I'm going to tell you the answer. And I know I've got a whole bunch of messages over here. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you Frank's here. If you're not part of this, why? Now I'm going to show you Frank's, because I've got Traffic Monsoon Action Takers. That was my Facebook group, and I haven't decided exactly how to do it. So right now I'm plugging my people into Planet Millionaire to help them out. But by this time that you go through and you watch this video, more than likely I will have my own Facebook group that's organized and working. I love the people there. I just don't know what's happening with Traffic Monsoon yet, and so I'm not going to take it down. I'm not going to change it until I know a little more what's going on. With that being said, though, The reason you want to come here is because of the fact that you want to show that you've got legitimacy. You know, you're going to legitimate the actual business itself because of the fact that you're showing results. To get around the right kind of people to think right. This is one of my posts from 12 hours ago. You know, well said. I made $26,000 in 2013. I made $27,000 in 4 days with Exitus. Y'all, it's a fact. I mean, it's a fact. I'm one of the first ones that's in this, you know, with him. You want to have your people connected because it means a lot. Here's another story, and I'm going to finish all this, y'all. Just going to let you know. When I got into Traffic Monsoon, I got in under Frank Calabro, right? Well, I got into the Facebook group. That's another one of my posts up here talking about power lead systems. I got into the Facebook group, and the very first thing that I was looking at was, you know, I had a million questions. I wanted to do that business, but I didn't believe in it anything yet. I needed to see that belief. The Facebook group was the way I got that. The Facebook group. Hold on here. Okay, the Facebook group is going to be the way that I'm going to, you know, connect with these people. And y'all, I had two people, Rosa Pena and Kenneth Hassler. Both of those two are the ones who stayed 2 days with me, answered my questions when I asked, and they weren't my sponsor. That's why you want to be in the groups. That's why you want your people there. All you got to do is feed off of it. You saw that last one I sent was 12 hours ago. All I got to do is once a day pop in there, tell something I think, you know, whatever. There's Frank showing he made $9,000 in 5 hours. You know, this is what you need, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. This business is what you need to do. It's not small. It's not big. Do not get hung up on the price. If you are, you're thinking small. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, if you're thinking small, you're never going to do more. You get out of life what you expect to get, y'all. If you don't expect much, you're not going to get much. And you got to believe in your business. Don't do something that you don't believe in. And if anybody's ever heard any of my videos, you're going to know I sound like a broken record because that is the answer. Okay? Here's a little ad I made. The dentures or the business, they said, I have been in for a week. You know, it's for morale. It's also, I'm not trying to belittle the price, but I'm letting you know you need to think bigger. Okay? 10,000 plus in a month does not take place from thinking small, ever. Okay? I make more than 10K a month. Okay? I am telling you, you got to think bigger. But y'all, anybody who gets in this, commits to this, put your head down, get to work, scale up if you're doing paid advertising. Scale up during the process. Get out to your people, show people you believe in your business, sound like me in this video right now, and you're going to not have a job. You're going to walk away from it, and it's going to change your life. And it can be as simple as this. I don't care what anybody says. And here's another thing too, y'all. You know, I hadn't even done reviews on this business. Not as far as reading what anybody else has done, you know, stuff like that. You're always going to find negative. Period. Don't think, oh, it's, you know, no. It's a strategy that people use. If you ever do a review video on YouTube and watch, half the time what they're doing is they're trying to talk to you that something bad, and then they're going to defer you to their business. Okay? So any comments that you got, y'all, I have been in businesses from day one that every source in there it was rock solid. Rock solid. Freebies, My Cash Freebies. This is a lady from My Cash Freebies, a real good friend of mine. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, it could not be more legit. There's no question. It's legit. Period. I had another business, Power Lead Systems. It was linked together in another business, right, called Automated Wealth Network. There's nothing not legit about it. Yet there was review after review after review of negative about it, and it wasn't true. It just wasn't even true. I went in there so often and would post my results, show people, because that's how I quit my job. Power Lead Systems inside Automated Wealth Network by getting out to the people on Facebook with nothing more than a freaking S3 phone. My little phone right here, same phone I got. It's made me, I don't know. I don't even know how much money it's made me. I would say it's probably one of the richest phones I know of. But that's what I'm saying. Just, it don't matter how you get out to the people. Show people you believe in it. Commit to it. Get out to them. And just keep going. Don't quit. And another thing is stay focused in one area. If you're going to come in here with paid advertising, y'all, then you master that one way. That's the answer. Master that one way. If you're going to do Facebook and YouTube, you can't afford to do paid advertising. Whatever it is, master one way. Stay focused. And don't quit. If you have a business that you don't believe in, when you hit the roadblocks, you're going to stop. You're going to be the first one out. This business is at one time, you're done, you put it in your pocket, and you keep going at 100% commissions, and that's instantaneous, and you get to pick the sources to pay. It works. It's simple. It's done right. Y'all, I'm sorry this is long. I just really, honestly, y'all, wanted to cover everything for y'all, and I know this is a long video, and yes, I can talk, but y'all, I'm going to tell you something else too, and I'm going to make this big because this is important right here. My little boy, I was working 26 hours. I was working 65 hours a week for 26 years, y'all. And I was able to quit my job with an online business, like I said, with my phone and Facebook, because I believed in my business. Now, I'm going to tell you something else too. You don't need to know everything. You don't need to know how to do everything. All you got to do is know that you've got to get seen. You got to stand out. You get that by finding the business you believe in, staying committed to it, and not quitting. You do that, become hard-headed, become stubborn at it, and then you make sure that you put in the time of getting seen. You got to get seen. Your business ain't growing if you're not getting seen. Do not get in the Facebook groups that you love to communicate with your friends and and stuff like that, and let be it. Because if not new people are hearing you or seeing you, you're not growing. Don't get your priorities wrong. Go in those groups, put that little input in there, but don't make that your everyday and that's all you do. Unless you're doing paid advertising, got everything laid out and you're good to go some way like that, and you want to spend time with your people, then that's great. But I'm telling you, if you're getting out to the people any other way, you need to be connected. When I quit my job, y'all, my little boy had so many field trips that I missed, and I promised myself I'd never miss another field trip. I went and ate with him every day at lunchtime. Every day at lunchtime. And the boy wouldn't even eat because he'd hold on to my arm, because of the fact that he loved me being there. There was no other parents there. There sure wasn't any more dads there. I'm going to go and tell you that. And I did that every day. You know what I'm saying? I would quit working on my online business so I could go there and spend time with him and then come back. And he loved it. That's when it realized to him that I was free from a job. That's when it sunk into him. I've been free from a job almost 2 years now. And I can tell you, I make 3 times as much as what I used to make working 65 hours. Y'all, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, every week, I work 40 hours in 3 days. My little boy, because I only had Sundays off and Monday, then we couldn't go anywhere most of the year because you can't go to the beach on Sunday from this distance and spend the night because he had school on Monday. We can go anytime, anywhere, anything. My dad's got Parkinson's. I can go to him. My grandma's getting old. She's the lady who goes to church so much. She's a perfect example of what grandma is. Her cataracts got really bad. She's almost 90 years old. And she sold her house so she could get closer to the church. That's what my grandma's like. I love my grandma to death, man. I want to be here for those days. I've got a note to myself that I take my grandma out once a month. That's what being free does. My next door neighbor, y'all, best neighbor I ever had in my life, little Spanish man, helped me build a fence. So town told me I had to put a fence together because of the swimming pool I just put in the yard, right? Because I wanted to have something for the kids. He helped me. He come over here, didn't do a dime, didn't spend any, didn't help me for 2 days in the sun, y'all. You know what I did? I gave him $100 the other day. He didn't even ask for it because I know I appreciate him. Y'all, you start doing this and it feels good and you can do it and it makes you feel better. And I'm going to tell you something else too. The last thing, and I'll finish with this. Every time I've given out to someone openly like that without asking, immediately after you watch my sales. I'm not saying that's going to happen to you, but when your intentions are right and you're being sincere to people and you're helping the people around you in your life and you're helping the people online the exact same way, to get their life together, God is going to bless you. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you're going to be blessed, and I think that's what happens. That's why my sales have probably gone crazy just as much as anything. You get by giving. Okay, I'm done, y'all. I know this is long. I told you everything I felt like saying. And yes, I've been sleep deprivation, to be honest, and deprived because I've been working so much and helping getting everybody set up in their system. But y'all, click the link down below. Go ahead and do that. Either I'm going to have your Power Lead Systems link down there, or I'm going to do the default page. Either one, you will be impressed. It doesn't really matter. Connect with me. My phone number's down there. And y'all, just go ahead and get in. If you're waiting on that time saying, should I get in? There's no question about it. Think bigger and go ahead and change your life, y'all. I appreciate it.